All right, what's up, YouTube? Knitehawk here. So we are going to see what Xur has for the first weekend in Witch Queen. Xur is on the EDZ at the Winding Cove. We're kind of hoping to see that we see some new weapons, potentially some new high stat rolls, potentially a returning, armor set that we haven't seen in quite a while. So let's go ahead and see what Xur has today. Okay, Sunshot, Lucky Pants, really low Lucky Pants, Doomfang, Pauldron, and Skyrivedar Kara. Super low stat. Nothing crazy, 1350 weapons. So this weekend at Xur might be one of the weekends that are kind of Yes, Enigma's Draw, Silencer is actually pretty good. Sojourner's Tale, not too crazy. If you don't have a Temptation's Hook, this is actually a pretty good roll with Vorpal on it. There is a Snapshot Frozen Orbit. I know a lot of people do not have this, or returning players will not have a Snapshot Frozen Orbit, but this has Snapshot, which makes it really good for PvP. So definitely grab that if you do not have it. And we do have an armor set here that a lot of people might have missed. And then obviously here you can actually grab different rolls of the Hawk Moon and Dead Man's Tale, and there's specific rolls per weekend. This weekend's Hawk Moon seems to have Eye of the Storm and Hipfire Grip attached to it. And then there is a Vorpal DMT. Now, if you don't have a Vorpal DMT, it is well worth using an Exotic Cipher as well as an Ascendant Shard. Keep in mind, the Exotic Cipher you can obtain every single week, so don't feel bad about using it. You're always going to essentially have one if you really want one. Now, the golf ball isn't too crazy. Yeah, they're tough to get sometimes, but if you do not have a Vorpal DMT, this is 100% worth grabbing up. 100%. So make sure you grab it, because Vorpal DMT is massive for PvE and PvP alike. One of the best rolls that you can actually get. Other than that, Xur seems kind of lackluster this week. Everything is super low stat. I think they're doing that on purpose, so knowing it's super high stat rolls at the beginning of a season or expansion to avoid the player potentially stop playing the game because they have their high stat rolls. So Xur is not too crazy, but let's go ahead and see what we get from the exotic engram, which is 1550 for me because my Titan is 1550 base. So let's see what we get. And a pair of feedback fences. Definitely not going to ever use those, so those are getting dismantled right away. But guys, thank you so much for checking out the video, and hopefully you enjoyed this weekend was there.